hard work, dedication, and perseverance. If one is to describe Soul, those are the words that come to mind. A team of young men from India who went against all odds to stand tall at one of the most watched mobile esports tournaments. Soul made India proud. This is the story of Team Soul. Hailing from Mumbai, Team Soul was recognized in India as one of the best PUBG mobile teams. Their popularity on YouTube coupled with their wins at local tournaments garnered them a massive fan following. Their in-game leader and captain, Mortal, is one of the country's biggest gaming YouTubers, with a channel which currently has over 2.6 million subscribers. So when they took part in the Indian qualifiers for the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, all eyes were on them. 11,000. That's the number of teams that signed up for the qualifiers. Not 100, not 1,000. To put this in perspective, 44,000 people tried their hands at reaching the prestigious LAN. However, stacked against the odds and with a huge bullseye on their backs, it was Soul who managed to reach the top. Once there, the competition only got harder and harder as the team played against the likes of NTT Gaming, Indian Tigers, and Team Ind among others. The competition was extremely close, with Team Soul being in second position when the final game came around. Team IND led the scoreboard by a margin of 13 points, and if Soul wanted a direct trip to the finals, it'd have to place at least top 3 without Team IND in it. Fortunately for Soul, Team IND got eliminated at 13, leaving the playing field wide open. In a nail-biting performance, the team managed to come in third, securing enough points with placement and kills combined to come in first. Heroic performances by Mortal's teammates proved that they were equal in terms of skill, if not better. It was like a Cinderella story, a team from India making it to one of the biggest international tournaments for an esport. Not only had they qualified for the tournament, they also secured themselves $60,000. Yet, not everything went their way. Early in July, soon after Team Soul's qualification, they applied for their visa in order to secure their trip to Berlin. To their dismay, their application was rejected the first time around. Allegedly, Soul applied for a second time. However, they met with a similar fate this time as well, having their visas denied. There was a lot of hubbub around on who to blame, with some calling in for the Indian government to step in, whereas others citing the lack of proper management in Seoul. Finally, the third time was the charm, as they secured their visa to Germany and made it to Berlin just one day before the LAN. On the very first day, the team got the opening kill of the tournament. It seemed that Soul was off to a great start, but it couldn't be farther from the truth, as they lost every map they played without reaching top 10. They finished the day with some hope, as they placed 5th in the final game of day 1. Day 2 was when Soul started showing their true colors. Soul's placement improved over time, and their plays got better as rounds went by. With some sick frag grenades, OIS was able to lock game 2 down for Soul. However, stuck in an unfavorable 2v1 situation, Soul ended up losing out on the chicken dinner and came in second. Despite this, Soul carried on and gave it their all in the final game of day 2. They made it all the way to top 5, after which things started heating up. Soul was not in a very good position for the final 5. However, clever usage of smokes allowed them to deceitfully move forward and secure themselves a supply drop. All of them managed to stay alive until the very end, until they were left alone with Team ARG. Some fantastic shots from Ronick and OIS using sound cues earned them their only chicken dinner. For the first time in perhaps the history of esports, the entire chat was filled with the name of an Indian team.
There they see him. That's the end of ARG. 2 teams left. 4v1. ELG is gonna do what they can, but I don't think it'll be enough. Soul
takes it all!
the work. They had the cube. They earned it. They fought off teams.
Although their Day 2 performance was noteworthy, Soul were unable to replicate their success with mediocre performances in all the games on Day 3. Unable to find their footing, the team finished in 12th place, taking home just $2,500. A small relief did come their way when Mortal won the fan vote, but that was about it. On the other hand, Top Esports, a team that had to play the prelims in order to get to the grand finals, became the strongest contender for the title. The team didn't have a particularly impressive performance in the qualifiers or in the prelims, yet they demolished all the teams on the main stage. With strong performances every day, Top Esports won the tournament, with 2nd and 3rd place going to XQuest Force and Elite Esports. The lack of a podium finish is little reason to be dull and gloomy. Don't let 12th place disappoint you. This is possibly one of the biggest achievements India has made when it comes to esports. While there are other noteworthy accomplishments, Soul's Chicken Dinner at PMCO takes the cake. It's hard to think of a team better suited to represent India in an international event like Soul. The team has it all: star power, firepower, fan following, mechanical skill, and above all, the hunger to make the Indian community proud by giving it their all. With the fall split and PUBG Mobile India Tour on the horizon, Team Soul look to defend their position as the best in the country and prove themselves internationally.